Hey everyone, Alex here with a Volgarr the Viking level 3 walkthrough. This level you're going to want to go pretty slow, especially if you haven't really perfected it yet, because these zombies and skeletons can get a little hectic for you, and then later on the ghosts as well. So you'll see I'm going pretty slow. I'm letting these guys come at me. I'm staying on this level ground because there's really no point in pushing the envelope here. I know I'm not going to get a speed run, so I'm just playing it safe. Keep an eye on the ground with these zombies. They'll be coming after you, and make sure you attack them high. If you attack them low, they split in half and their top half falls on you. So after I take care of that guy, I put this spear up here. These zombies are no longer a threat to me. They split in half. They actually die after a certain amount of time, and I don't have to worry about them. And because I placed it a little higher up, when that one falls apart that's closest to me, he doesn't hurt me. Then I'm able to kill this person, this big beast, without any real risk to myself. So I'm jumping up here, going up the tower a little bit. Do not destroy that chest. Keep that thing alive. I'll trigger the bird, I'll get down, I'll let him pass me. But I'm going to use that chest as a little boost to get up here. If you don't do this, you can't get up here, and there's a chest up here you're going to want to get. So after using that, then I'll come back and take the chest. So I get my helmet, and then I'm going to get my flaming sword down here. But just make sure you do not accidentally destroy that chest, or you'll miss another one. So down here, without the flaming sword, these red guys can be a bit of a pain. They attack you twice, and then they do a jump and they try to land on your head. The landing on your head part is kind of it's hard to block, so you're better off you got the flaming sword. Just smack them 2 times real quick and take them out. Otherwise, you're just putting a lot of risk on yourself. Now up here, if you fall, you don't die. There's part of the world is down below. I just find the top section to be easier to play. I do skip a couple chests. It might even be 3 or 4, but I know I can get to the boss this way, and I'm able to use that ledge and just stay up top even after getting that chest. So you want to make sure you do that, because you're going to want to stay on top for the easiest route through this level, or at least I think it's the easiest one. So I wait there, I let that guy fall, no big deal. Then I take this guy out. There is a never-ending stream of zombies that spawn here. So once you feel comfortable, I knock that green guy back so he actually comes walking towards me. And then I take him out, I clear out all these zombies, and then I move in for this guy. Just jump over him once, smack him 3 or 4 times, and then move along. That guy's pretty easy, especially with the flaming sword. So that's why it's really key you get that in this level. So here you're going to have these ghosts spawning. Once these ghosts spawn, they're just kind of a nuisance, but you're going to want to keep an eye on them because they have kind of weird flight paths sometimes, and they can end up really messing you up, especially if you need to be somewhere and you're waiting for somebody. Like right there, I had 2 of them coming after me, and if I wasn't aware of it, or I wasn't ready for it, I was going to be taken down by both of them. I'm actually totally screwing this up, but I'm able to work my way through and I don't take any damage, so I call that a win. So I take this green guy out. These ghosts will follow me down here. So I'm looking at him, I'm following. You know, I don't make any crazy moves on him because I know he's going to stop, and I just double jump. You want to put that spear along that wall, and you'll see in a second why. So I come back up here. Remember, these ghosts are going to continue to spawn as you trigger new scenes, so just keep an eye on that. When you land on that spear, make sure you're not pointing your sword down. You'll break right through, and you'll land on that little trap there that keeps poking out. You don't want to do that to yourself. You take that guy out, and you get yourself Thor's blessing behind him. When you kill this, you'll trigger a spider to attack you from the top. But if you get back and you just wait, he'll fall right in front of you. Easy kill. As you come up here, you'll get a couple green guys and a ghost. The green guys are easy. They only take 1 hit. They don't even really attack you. But this red guy, like I said, those red guys can be a bit of a pain. So I just let him walk by me. He falls, and I'll have to deal with him. Be careful right here. The ground gives out underneath of you, so you want to look for those cracks in the wood. But you can just double jump right over and move along. For this little section, make sure... See, here I'm waiting. I'm just going to wait for the ghost to come in so I can take him out so I don't have to face him later. Because he will just keep following me. Then you got to stop right here and walk through. You're going to trigger a spider. Just make sure you're ready to smack it. And then you get up here, trigger another one. Every single one of these chains triggers a spider, so just be aware of that. You get to the top, and you can just wait for him to come to you and hit him. Once again, like I said, we're going slow because we're not going for a We're not going for a speed run. We're just trying to beat the level. And there's no sense rushing it. For this guy, he'll drop on the chest and you can take him out. This part's a little tricky, just because you got to get the timing right, but then it's just sword down and blast through. But once you get the timing right, basically once those spears start to separate, you're going to want to fall off the edge and you'll just go straight down. If you mess that up though, and you land on any of those platforms, you're pretty much guaranteed to take a hit, and you're going to lose your flaming sword, and that makes this boss a lot harder. It takes a lot longer, I guess. So for this boss, you saw me make a little ledge there. You got to get to the middle when he flies across. So I make my ledge. He spawns a green guy, but I don't really care about that green guy right now. I'll deal with him later. I'm just standing here, dodging that. Ideally, when you double jump over the boss, you hit him with your sword. I fail to do that every single time, but it doesn't really matter. I'm still hitting him. So you've already seen his rotation. This is it. You just make the spear, or you make the ledge with the spear on the wall. Then you let him go across, you double jump, he'll pass you, you smack him with your backswing, take care of that green guy, smack him again. Now ideally you're getting a couple spear shots in here, which I fail to do pretty much every time, so this fight takes a lot longer than it should. But, you know, I still don't take any hits, which is key, and I'm able to keep my flaming sword whacking on this guy as he passes over me. So like I said, you've seen his rotation. It's very easy. Just make sure you know what's coming next. Here he comes, and you know I actually had that one timed right, so I was able to finish him off. And you get your treasure, and you get level 3 beaten just like that. You see I still have Thor's Blessing. There's my second orb, so I missed 3 treasure chests in this level, and that's alright. I got 2 orbs for the hard level, and I still have Thor's Blessing, so I'm calling that a victory. I got a pretty decent score I'm happy with. So that's level 3 of Volgarr the Viking. Enjoy level 4.